Beep, beep.
Hello and welcome back to Homebrew Detritus's spooky now double feature.
We got a real horror show tonight.
If you've made it through I don't know why I'm doing that voice. If you made it through the haunting on the house on Haunted Hill,
The haunting on House Hill.
the haunting on House Hill with Vincent Van Gogh. I mean, Price. Fisher Price. Nope, I was closer the first time.
Starring Fisher Price.
Oh, when are they going to start making their movies?
God.
Barbie did so well. What's a good Fisher Price toy?
I don't
Mr.
know.
Bucket? Can we?
They
Can
do-
we?
Ooh, buckets of fun.
Do they do
we
the Weebles?
can
Is that
we
them?
do a Mr. Bucket movie that's as
That's a horror
Thought-
film right there.
thought provoking as Barbie ended up being,
It's buckets of fun, or is he?
or is it? I just want to hear him sing a horror rendition of a Mr. Bucket. I put the balls in my mouth. Oh,
That
so
becomes
dumb.
the new Jaws tune. You hear it, you know someone's gonna die. Oh,
I feel like
Mr.
it's-
Bucket.
I think
It's gotta be like one of those like that Winnie the Pooh horror movie that came out.
Oh, yeah.
But Mr.
Blood and
Bucket
honey.
instead. Yeah.
Did you watch the Winnie the Pooh one?
I have not yet.
No, me neither.
Mm-mm.
I haven't
Buckets of
seen it
blood.
anywhere to watch.
I know that the children's toy commercial that scared me the most as a child. And I was like in my tweens, I think, when this was out. It was just kind of frightening because I'm like disturbed by facial deformity. It was a commercial for the game Perfection, where you get a timer and you have to put a bunch of shit in the right slot before it pops out,
Mm.
and had this very distorted, like heavy makeup kind of game showy looking guy, but like it was just so fucking weird. It bugged me out as a kid.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had
well,
issues.
Uh, a Mr. Bucket.
I always wanted the game Rattle Me Bones.
Rattle me bones.
Anybody remember that game?
I do not.
Uh-uh.
I like
That's that
it feels like a fever dream, but it wasn't.
Kind of like
It
the
was like-
monster face potato head.
It was like it was kind of like operation, like you had to, like I feel like you had to like take the guy's bones out of him without it like
Uh-oh.
the skeleton just like falling to pieces.
Like a junior serial killer game.
It was interesting. I remember playing it at a friend's house, and it was so fun. It was like the best time I'd ever had. And so I tried to get my family to buy that game for like 3 years. Never
Never happened.
Never happened.
The game
Never
we
got
ended
to
up
play
with
it again.
was something like, it was like everybody had their own. I don't remember what the game was called. It was basically like everyone's sharing spaghetti from the same plate, and it was just a mass of strings that you throw on the board, and then you pin a bunch of toppings down. And on your turn, you remove a topping and try to wind up your spaghetti all the way.
I feel like I remember that. That's wild. Say the name again.
I don't know the name.
Oh, it sounds familiar though.
Mm.
I'm sure it's spaghetti something. Like,
Mm. Spaghetti Party
It was like
by taco
right?
trucks. I don't know.
oh,
like
okay.
was there like a rat or something that would be like under the meatballs? Something crazy. I don't know. It was crazy. It was like you were picking up the stuff and then it would be like, oh, there's something under there.
Yeah, I mentioned
Anyone-
the monster face game, but it was a game, but it was kind of like Mr. Potato Head, but it was a monster's. It was like Frankenstein's face, and like you had to take the pieces
Mm.
off, and it had like
Yeah.
ooze was like in the brain and like snot. It was real gross, and I remember really wanting one for a long time, but we could never get one, and then finally seeing it at a friend's house years later, but being disappointed because like he's already done with it. Like it's not cool to him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like we show up, you're like, oh fuck, you got this, and he was like, yeah, I got that 3 years ago. Like I don't, all the ooze is dry. We can't play it anymore. And I'm just like, it looked like it would be fun.
oh, you had the dissecting monster. I had that one
Mm.
where it was like a monster with a clear torso, a bit of rubber, and the organs went in like a puzzle piece. Then you dumped in some of that weird smelling glow in the dark goo that you could get from a 25% machine. Seal it up with the stitches. Yeah, it's part of that mad scientist line. Ready, set, spaghetti. That's the name of the damn board game.
Ready, set, spaghetti. Yes.
All right, I'm
Yes.
Monster Face. You're Ready, Set, Spaghetti.
I'm Rattle Me Bones.
Rattle Me Bones. Kevin, what's your childhood game that you never? Don't give us one that you enjoyed. It has to be a sad story you never got to play.
No, I know. Well, I got to play it, but never to completion. Mousetrap.
Mousetrap.
Always
Like-
lost something.
It was so
Yeah.
hard. Like if the mousetrap went off, you had to reset so many things. It was like I feel like I played that game one time with my friend across the street. And we were like, nah.
So
was-
much.
That was fun, but it wasn't worth it.
I remember Mousetrap not playing the game, just trying to
Set
put
up
it
the
together
trap.
is
Oh.
hard. Just trying to build it,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, I don't want to do this.
That's building.
Yeah, that's what
intelligence
happened with me too.
for the youth,
Mm.
making them smarter. The youths.
Don't Wake Dad.
Ah.
Don't remember that game?
Don't wake daddy.
Yeah.
creepy name for a kid's game. Don't
Yeah.
wake daddy.
Don't wake daddy. He'll hit you with a stick.
Implied child abuse. Yeah.
Or
Oh,
implied criminal activity. I can't decide which one.
he reeks of cigarettes and booze. Don't wake daddy.
Don't wake daddy. He's gonna want you to make a breakfast and it's 3 a.m. Come on.
Just let him sleep on the couch.
Just don't knock over his beer pyramid.
I like
please.
when Dad showed up home drunk because then we got to play in the garage.
And sometimes sleep there. Anyway.
Oh, all right. Well, this next movie is public domain. That's why we're watching it and recording it. And all right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're
Fire away.
welcome, internet.
I haven't gotten a hearty thanks from the internet just lately. It's animated, by the way.
Is
My name
it?
is Sergeant Joe
No.
Fink, working a 24-hour shift out of homicide.
Were the '60s just
This is my
staticky?
workshop,
Yeah.
part of town that
Oh.
everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate
Also, they
consistently
shot this in
higher
like
than
1
anywhere else.
millimeter film.
Skid Row, my beat.
I'd like to see
Good
AI
luck.
replicate this.
Couldn't even afford a UPA cartoon to open with. Dick Miller! Woo!
That's your boy.
Boy, Dick Miller.
Whatever, I love Dick Miller. Screw you people.
What? No love for Wally Campo?
Jack Nicholson's in this?
Yes, he is.
Oh, and Duty Drake.
Oh, shit.
Duty didn't go far.
Duty.
I'm
Aw.
gonna say Dottie.
Carl Brainard, the smartest man in Property Muse Masters.
Oh.
He's one of the cool cats I've heard so much about. Huh.
Yeah, they really gave you a whole lot of like, look at my name back
The
then.
most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little
Mushniks.
rundown floor shop called
Mushniks.
It looks the
Good
same.
morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnick. My sister's nephew Stanley died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up, who knows how.
That's nice. Well, you would like, maybe as usual, some flowers for the funeral.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never
Oh, copyright.
I thought possibly, because I always give you all my funeral business, maybe you should possibly give to me a little cut rate.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva. What am I, a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat, I would be giving a cut.
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vassals.
Get up from the back!
This is like gaming with Kevin.
Excuse me, Mrs. Shiver. That's Seymour.
He's a nice boy.
Why don't you let him see?
What? See? Look, here I got a new customer. Brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, but I can't even afford chase him out.
Ladies and
right
gentlemen,
away.
Dick Miller.
That's who that
Which
was?
one?
Yeah, that's who it was. The guy walked
Flowers
in.
fresh as
Looked like he was
Uh,
looking for a place to buy smokes.
Oh, hello, Dr. Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnik, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Some of that self-service
That's 2
dentistry
dozen
going on.
plants, 1 potted pie.
No, Mushnik. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2
Mahogany
gladiolas
like
in the
that,
pot with the
Bill.
pie?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece
My
altogether.
teeth hurt.
3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, it's the filling canal.
What?
A filling canal.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fine? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnik. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy. Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to
Yeah,
get it.
foreplay is weird.
Look.
Seymour Krelboyne? Now, Mrs. Shiver, we were talking from the funeral flowers, but the little...
Every day?
Did you call me Mr. Mushnik?
No, I was calling John D. Rockefeller for to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 fine. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right? Now go already! Now, what can I do for you?
I like his managerial style.
Yeah.
I am Gravis Mushnik.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiver. Come right over here.
You would like maybe some orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Carnations.
A person can't turn around these days that somebody shouldn't drop dead.
You've had more than your share of bad luck, Mrs. Shiver.
Bad luck, she calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here are your carnations. Wait, I'll wrap them for
No,
you.
that's all right. I'll leave them here.
Why
I use
not?
that line a lot.
Of course, what else? They are all right?
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small shop.
Well, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty
It's
flowers.
nice to see he had
expensive
old
flowers.
man
When you
face
raise
even
little
back
roses,
then.
you smell you're bound to do something.
Yeah, he's like in his 20s here, I think.
Such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh?
The world's first vegan, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I was trying to tell you before. Look on him, everybody. Look at the quality of his work. I ask you, when I fired him, where is he going to get such another good job?
You mean I'm fired?
Well, he sounded
No, I'm
excited about
electing
that
you
one.
president from the United States. Yes, you are fired.
Gravis, you can't do that.
Who can't?
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the
And he is
black
going to
lilies
town
to
on
the
those
old lady in
flowers.
the hospital. You didn't mean it. But
Well,
this
ladies,
time,
pay attention.
I, Gravis Mushnik, mean it.
You mean
Call him Dick Miller for nothing? No.
Gee, Mr. Mushnik, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
Why don't you give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I give him a chance to quit.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a brave boy, you're fired.
But that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnik. You know what I'm doing? I'm working on a special surprise plant just for you. I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent. I can't even sell the plants I got in my shop. Out, you.
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you ought to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
See?
Hey?
What is this, a tango? All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. And people came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to both of you, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
Again?
Yeah.
Music is aggressive.
This is Radio KSIK. You've been listening to Music for Old Invalids. Our next selection is entitled
Well, solid joke.
Serenade.
Seymour, is that you?
Yeah, Ma.
Come in here, look at my tongue.
But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
I feel like she leaves that mop downstairs just so she knows when he's
Your
home.
poor mother, laughing at her and mocking her illness, and she's got one foot in the grave.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Now, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Oh, did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead. I'll bet he's assistant coroner.
Ma, I gotta go.
And I know I've got my goiters coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great...
What you got, a little surprise for me?
Open it up and see.
All right.
Liquor.
Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here.
I bet it's full of cocaine.
Taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician. Alcoholic contact, 98%. Oh, Seymour, you never know what this is going to do for me.
I know what it's going to do to her.
I don't think her doctor wants her dead. I think he does.
Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
I think his boozy mom is the character I like best in this.
Shop.
You mean the lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you asked me, I'd pitch it out in the trash. I don't like my house cluttered up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring you anything?
Oh, yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Weird.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me, oh, freeway at thine eyes.
It's really chewing up that scene.
No shit. Also, she's wearing a hospital gown at home.
Hey, put this on my bill.
They're free if you don't take them off.
That's true.
Well, here it is, everybody. What do you think of it?
Well, it sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what
This is a
plant
horrifying
you're
product of Canada.
I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid. I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10 a week on
I
your
stuck an
salary.
actual dirty joke in there.
Wow, $10 a week.
I know, and if they keep it, they'll name it Mushnick's
Well.
Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour can nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you found?
I know so, you mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject.
The way they say his name sounds like a slur.
Mushnick.
Good night, you fellas.
Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Crazy about kosher.
Maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can noise it back to Elk, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank
Hey,
you,
is
Mr.
the plant
Mushnick.
drawing a paycheck now?
$5 a week.
Oh.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says you're not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know.
They're right.
I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale,
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Why is he wearing a scarf in L.A.?
Artiste.
Is this LA?
It's Skid Row, yeah.
What's the matter, little plant? Haven't I done everything I could for you? Where did I goof? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do. Please don't die. I'll get you some water, okay?
Not raining. I guess you'll go thirsty.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, it's clean now.
Perfectly sanitized.
I don't know what I'm doing for you.
I mean, if he drank any of that juice he gave his mom, it might be clean.
Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
Not a person, it's a plant.
Audrey Jr.
My boy.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got the $2 raise? What happened to your fingers?
Bee stings. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 bees, one for each finger?
10 bees. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 bees.
What did I do now?
Don't you know
Did
what
he
you
bleed
did?
each finger dry? That's not how the body works.
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip.
Sorry.
Young pretty lady, what can Gravis Mushnick do for you?
Well, we saw your sign outside. About the Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people today who've come in just to look at it.
Oh, Dick, Shirley. Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 bees?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money, except $2,000.
Yeah, good talk. Spend money.
That's just to spend on flowers.
So we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. And we're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade. Which is made out of flowers. Thousands of them. And we're on the committee that picks the flowers.
And then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad plant. Wow, yeah.
Seymour here.
Willikers.
He did.
Thousands of flowers.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnick? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr.,
I guess it can get us everything we need.
yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee.
Well, we gotta run now. Bye, all.
Bye,
Bye.
Did you just get mobbed by 16-year-olds?
A mob of two.
You know,
A swarm.
a swarm, a
A
two-person
swarm.
swarm.
Look, Audrey, I got a son.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
What, Mr. Mushnick? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnick anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour Krelboin. Come
I'll
over
show
here,
you to
my
my
son.
basement.
I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon we got no more Skid Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is saying Gravis Mushnick in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra.
How do you say his name in French?
Register.
Gravis
Wave his
Lemushnik.
arms. The
Lemushnik.
orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song.
Oh,
Come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for 1,000.
It's a bargain.
get 'em while they last.
Stop shouting! My Uncle Mush's brother Yanko just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey. Tell me, how much are the carnations today?
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
And why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just bought everything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house courtesy of Gravis Mushnick the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
No.
Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Mush's brother Yanko die, Tenafly, New Jersey, you should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnick. Good morning.
Oh.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds
It's like a rotten
ago.
coconut.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in
That has
the
a
sky
rich inner
is
life.
reading,
Yeah.
Seymour Krelboin, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr. Mushnick. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
The sky never changes.
We have one shot of the sky and we're gonna use it. God damn it!
Well, they had to draw the fucking exterior.
Feed me! Who said that? You said that. You said that. Feed me. You said that. You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again. Feed me. Oh, boy. I never been to college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking
Well,
plant.
golly gee shucks.
But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you, but I used up all my fingers.
Give me the lower horn.
Maybe I'm all cut to pieces, but maybe I can find another drop
This
here.
Audrey is no Levi Stubbs. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Which is weird because Levi Stubbs was like 24. They could have got him.
That's the best I can do.
More.
But I'm already anemic.
Feed me more.
Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got, but I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape
How
than
am I gonna
Mom.
get erections?
I'm sorry, Junior. Well, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
Power walking.
Yep, I come across a talking plant. First thing I'm gonna do, go for a walk.
And thus was born Hobo with a shotgun. You'll feed my plant. He did go to a trade yard.
Oh no.
Good. You suck.
I got no blood. Oh no, Kyle Gass. Spot, it was a soft rock. Oh.
I'll take a nap right here.
Back in the 60s, they really killed a guy for that shot.
Well, better feed him to my plant.
Maybe put some of this blood in a bag.
Just skip across town my bloody Santa sack.
He was gonna throw it away.
Well, how do you get that whole fat hobo into that one bag?
And why did he put it in a bag if he was just gonna throw it away? He could have just let him stay train hit and done with it.
There's no way this drunk hobo fell on this train by accident. This has to be murder.
Ah, the perfect place for it.
No, there's a bag full of body in there already.
This movie's soundtrack does not let you forget that there's a soundtrack.
It does not. It's very.
Let's try to cover up the static.
Feed me. Look, Chowhound, don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are. Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
Oh, yeah. That's a poor guy mentality right there. Never let anything go to waste. I just,
That looks great.
Nom, 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 nom.
No, he was gonna milk it.
Now that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a nice cigar. All right? You would like maybe a cigar?
Women don't smoke cigars.
What am I thinking about? Where are the matches? Oh, oi. You know what I found? I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right, all right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back, if you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Excellent. You eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
Holy shit. I just realized the lady playing Audrey is the woman that plays Dick Miller's wife in Gremlins.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, where do I know this lady from? Why Christmas socks? Is this like a backdoor Christmas movie like Die Hard?
Why does it look like the delivery sign is written in blood?
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon.
What?
Scotch, rye, tequila, sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
Me after I get home from work.
Take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de menthe. Everything you got.
Okay.
Chugging creme de menthe. I've been there.
What happened?
Don't ask.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
In mine own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story. It was not.
Where'd that narrator come from?
He was at the beginning while we were looking at the cartoon.
Hi, Gravis. $85 with the business already, and we barely opened.
What did I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee.
He's really slinging that salt around.
On the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
I can picture it.
Oh, won't the people just eat it up?
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You. Come
Oh, my
see.
jaw, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my jaw. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour, and we already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now, look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book says it eats insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type flytrap.
That is a possibility.
It may never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
I need that beard.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
Open up a flower shop. See what happens.
He just grows that way naturally once you become a florist.
Yeah, that's the florist look.
Gravis, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
I'm making lots of money.
It's a few murders.
Literally hear the money in the background.
Making lots of money.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat.
Jesus.
Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I hurt you. I'm glad. Seymour.
Every dentist I've ever been to.
Got a bad tooth, huh? No, I thought this was the men's room. Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there. So, you are the young man who ruined my gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on.
At least they give this guy half an excuse as to why he's like that.
No.
No.
Shut up and open up. Uh-huh.
I just think the screenwriter had a fucking hate on for
Does that
dentists.
hurt? Good,
Well.
I haven't felt anything yet. Get over here.
Well, she says.
Dentist here, you and me.
Dot, dot, dot.
Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. See, I'll have this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour.
It's only one tooth.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right. Let's see.
This is an eccentric fellow. I got to be honest.
Seymour.
Yeah, worst dentist ever.
Look at that.
Oh, somebody just
You
popped up with some
look at
wine.
that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. Look. You know, I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant mix. Doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right, Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
Who's this?
Is this Stoddard's office?
Oh,
Just a
shit.
minute.
This guy will never go anywhere. This is the last movie he ever did.
Looks like a young Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You can come in now.
Oh, Wolfman Jack.
My name is Wilberforce. Wilberforce what? Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name. Well, you have an appointment, maybe? No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Jesus
as you
Christ.
can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wait outside.
I'll be here till tomorrow.
The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip.
This is just his audition reel.
Operate.
My patient just left.
This is me reading Twitter.
I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes.
Oh, my God, don't stop now! Well, I made a lot of holes bottles, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
This dirty talk is weird.
to your mouth.
Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Now he looks like an old Jim Carrey.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming already.
Take his clothes off first, Seymour.
This should be enough for anybody.
No, leave it on.
Did he crap his pants? You know I like that.
Well, goodbye, Dr. Favre. You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice fella. I never meant to kill anybody in my whole life. I've killed 2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Bon voyage, Dr. Favre. You want anything else? See you in the morning.
Lots, plants, cheap. Damn, good pair of pants for 49 cents.
Uh,
Come in.
I know his name is a joke, but I'm just not
Come on
laughing.
in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it.
Sergeant Fink.
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing some matches.
Well, those are breaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars?
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
That guy looks
Oh,
like
no.
a baby with
Vanished.
glasses and a fake
Gone on
mustache.
That's not how a cop should handle a gun.
Dead?
Missing.
Clothes?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Cops.
The stories you're about to see are true.
I'm glad he wore his
Now we are
leprechaun
on the
hat
case.
to his job as policeman.
Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
Come on.
Well, it was 1960, so that joke is fresh back then.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick. Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrosity.
Yeah.
And to think that you did it.
I think she just invented a word.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
Nobody else ever did.
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to
Or
kiss
kiss
me
my
again?
ass.
Okay.
That plant?
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Well, I guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on Audrey.
We got the list for the float. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay.
Hi, what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
My, what a large
This guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that up.
Hello, Mr. Shiva. What's new?
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
No, About 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Hey, we're cops here. See how we walk?
That weird sound in the background was supposed to be their siren.
I think so.
That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just
what?
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous? You got a guilty
Ah,
conscience?
hello?
Oh, why should I?
Ever see this man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him.
My dentist.
A Dip and Sound was the movie.
There's blood in his office. The other man, too. Blood in the railroad tracks. And few spare parts.
Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think? He doesn't know anything. Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the
Only
police.
cops would be shocked to find blood in a dentist's
Oh,
office.
isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
All right, Seymour. Now you tell me if that plant is finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home.
Me, idiot! It's a finger of speech. Now look,
A finger.
stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Gravis! There's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
You're gonna get my sugar ate.
Where are we gonna go tonight, Seymour?
Well, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
First date with Mom.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You like?
I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
And
Credit
what might
here.
your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seeds?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think they're going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one, Mrs. Fuschtwanger.
Fuschtwanger.
Fuschtwanger?
It's probably indigestible anyway.
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Oh,
Whoa.
very well.
That
Then
was
I
a
shall return at
specific
that
ass
time
book.
to present the
Yeah.
trophy. Good day.
After the third body is consumed.
Remarkable.
Okay.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a real trophy, Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float. In the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
It's a float for your trophy, for your flower.
I'm a terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Also, I
This
cast
is my
curses
Ma,
on
Winifred
sailors.
Krelboyne. Ma, this is Audrey Fulquart. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey.
You can have our one
You
chair.
want me to take your sweater?
mind that. Well, now try this.
Course one, martinis.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup. A toast.
That is some Mad Magazine style humor there.
Told this band to stop practicing in my flower shop after hours.
Yeah, like he's a huge orchestra in the basement.
Back when there was only 2 channels, this was an acceptable nightly thing to do.
Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Is he having a nice pastrami on rye?
Comes the soup. Now don't touch it till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are.
Okay.
I'll try it.
Sure smells different.
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. It's wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on the top.
Terrible.
Feed me. I'm hungry.
Open it is.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
Feed me.
I heard it.
I want food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And other fine kettlefen fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
You look fat enough.
Well,
We not
rude.
only got a talking plant, we got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
Whoa.
That was the plant that said that?
Yeah, well, it's the guy under the table talking for the plant, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, that plant's not talking?
Flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're gonna be married, you gotta be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You thinking of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
He's a spry young 37.
I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour.
We kissed today. We're basically engaged.
You bought me an iron lung.
It's 1960
Been
for you.
breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
Oh, hide behind this glass.
It's a terrible hiding space. What?
Oh, there you go.
Nobody here. Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
All right, you. Come out of there. Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
Man, please don't shoot. Please. Please, I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it isn't more. I'm only a poor flautist.
Yeah. We got about $30 here. Come on now. Where's the rest of it? I was in here this afternoon. I saw about 30,000 people in here. They must have spent some money. Where is it?
There ain't no more money. They came in to look on the plant. It's a big attraction. Audrey Jr.
The plant. Don't try to snow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the
What
other way
is
around.
she
5,
counting to?
4, 3.
That was a
2.
good
All right.
question.
All right, already.
Okay, Big Dad, where?
Stop me
Looks
before I
like the
get to
guy who
100.
killed Batman's parents.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Inside the big leaf.
That's right, inside.
How do you get it open?
Just knock.
I've never heard a plant squeak like
Plants made out of old doors.
In there. Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside. Right in the bottom.
That's how it feels to DM gullible people.
Thanks.
What I did. I don't care what you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. Why? The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, a wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you
I heard
will.
about this thing called carrots.
Figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic. It'll be just like going to the country.
Oh, boy.
3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor, and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border,
Yeah,
and the roses for the front and the back.
No, around the back. What do you mean you're going to a picnic at night with that full-quart girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's an honest girl, Ma.
Play the long
Never
con.
trust a woman who's too healthy.
I'll marry a poor
Audrey
guy,
had a
then
bad
steal his
cold
money
a
when he
couple
gets
weeks
rich.
ago. Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you.
And she'd take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh,
Oh, gee, Ma.
don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please
Jesus.
don't die till I get back, will you,
I think my mom's
I'll
used that
take care
same
of you.
line
I'll
on me.
always take care of you, I promise.
Yeah.
Bye. Gee, Audrey, I never tasted food like this before.
The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing, it's just a food.
Well, what good is it if it doesn't clear up pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something?
You're just being silly, Seymour. Seymour, what do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Pineapples.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
Second date.
That predicts some very dumb children being born into these two.
Very soon.
Seymour,
I didn't mean it.
why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I
Are
did.
you
I said
Jeff
it. I said
Dunham?
it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
Yes, another Jeff Dunham joke.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me
It's
to
either me or
You
food.
can't control yourself. I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
An empty stomach.
Audrey,
He's so angry at the munchies.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to
I'm not
explain
acting.
everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because so many things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy, and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South Seas, just like
That's
we
how that
planned
works.
and all.
That doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
I'm glad she planned for the future by having old lady hair now.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Krellboy, turn around. Close your eyes. You are asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, master.
You will go out and find me some food.
I'm very glad they dropped this plot thread in the
Now be
remake.
gone and waste no time.
Hey, whimsical.
Not a thought in that head.
What was? Oh,
Is that the same lady?
Yes.
Yup.
is that how you get a
Oh,
man in
Lord.
the '60s? You throw your
don't know.
hanky at him?
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to deep throat the damn banana.
So did I.
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain
She
on the
still
roof?
might.
Master is hungry.
All right. You know he's kinky, so that's an extra fee.
Well, hello there.
She's like Jason. Jesus.
She's the real nightmare of this movie.
That
Yep, that skit'll go far.
that was hard to watch, like physically to look at.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master.
Jesus Christ, lady.
For Master, I gotta find food.
There are better dicks out there with
Maybe
more
I can
money.
help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
You don't know
What
that.
kind of food does he like?
He could be Jamaican. You don't know.
It's like he just
That's
jumped
what I like.
immediately to people. He didn't start at.
Yeah.
What's the
Well, when
matter?
you accidentally
Like
kill a
me?
hobo.
Too bony.
Too bony. Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
I never thought anybody
She
would
stalked
volunteer.
me.
You
Seriously.
volunteer?
Sure, I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock. Wet or dry?
Wet.
Oh.
And she's dead. You killed a horse, Seymour.
I just don't understand why guns took over when rocks are so easily used to kill people.
This is such a weird retelling of the Night
Search was
Stalker
narrow,
Night Stalker
and we knew
murders.
that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something. I had that feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax, and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour!
A lot of people are horny for Seymour, and I do not get it.
Yeah, he's the Beatles of the botany world.
I tell you, this business is worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door. I'll be glad when this day is finished.
It's a celebration.
They're presenting my son with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do? Run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain
Sorry, that one
everything
got me.
after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Look, we don't need no eyes kept on nothing. Everything.
The Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still working on those disappearances.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know. I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buttons
Implying
are
she's a
going
great
to
war veteran.
I hope
Bold.
so.
Because if they don't, Mr. Krelboyne, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Isn't that smart? Oh, look, the first bud is open.
Jesus.
Railroad cop. Look at the rest. What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Krelboyne, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
He's getting away. So let's
Oh,
catch
now
him.
the float will be perfect.
30 minutes later.
We're gonna put these faces on the floor.
Very
Text.
weird faces.
They're Cabbage Patch Kids. That's where they come from.
Wee.
When are they going to do the Scooby hallway of doors?
I think they just did it and we really talked over it.
Yeah, there it's still
There we
happening.
go, man. What the, huh? What's going on?
What?
Well, it's Seymour.
Underground school just let out.
Coal mining's done.
Well, in the 1960s, kids were like piranha. They would eat you alive. So they had to hide from the kids.
That's true. They all carry lawn darts, which are dangerous.
I can't imagine where this is going.
I thought that sign said dessert and rubber company.
Delicious.
The first ninja warrior.
Whoa!
hey! My plan ate some people.
His partner's lucky he's short. Jesus.
Seriously.
Why would you? Okay. You know, you just
The
make your
end.
decisions. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a blast to play on. I'm not gonna lie. I would have
finished
loved
this
this
movie.
as an 11-year-old.
Where's the giant hill to roll down with those wheels? And he shoots his partner in the head.
Like, we need to fill 5 more minutes before this movie's over. Just run around.
In a junkyard.
He's at the restore. Who in the hell ever buys a used toilet? That's what I want to know.
This guy, who scratches their face with their gun?
I've seen all kind of dumb behavior with
You
guns.
wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
He's more of a urinal guy. I wonder where he could be hiding. My new Twitter avatar.
You dirty rat plant, you messed up my whole life. I'll feed you. I'll feed you like you never been fed before.
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank. Oh.
We've done the cardio. It's too much.
You were such a good boy. Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
Wow.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah.
I think that's originally how they were going to make Lost end.
I would have liked that better.
Jonathan Katz, is that what I saw?
No, let's see, what is that guy's name? It's Mel Wells from Mushnik. Dick Miller.
Miller.
As
He
Foosh.
ate 40 flowers.
Excuse me.
Which, like, yeah, wild, wild, I say.
Yeah, they really improved it on the remake. I'll say that.
Oh, Jack Nicholson was in this. Do you remember him? I don't.
Yeah.
He was part of that pack of children that were running out of the subway.
Produced and directed by Roger Corman for $9.57.
They make it seem like 5 people were off camera that made all the rest of this happen. That was the extent of credits. You see credits now?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do. You go to Marvel movies and you want to make sure you don't miss the thing at the end.
And
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
watch the credits.
There's intermission in the credits nowadays.
I gotta say, doing comedies is like riffing comedies is a little harder than riffing just straight horror.
Yeah, I thought that the older one was more horror than comedy. And,
No.
I was wrong.
It is very sticky and very orchestra-y. Man, that's a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of soundtrack going on in this thing.
I think they were afraid of dead air.
That's true. They didn't really let up a minute. It was like joke, joke. I don't care how bad it is. Joke, joke, joke.
I'm a Finch. We get it.
Yeah, I'm a Fink.
Fink.
Get it? Because I'm a cop.
Fink.
All
right, well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
If we have to do this again, let's do Horror Express instead. That's in the public domain, and it's got Telly Savalas and Christopher Lee in it.
Telly Savalas.
Pick the next one.
Does he suck on a lollipop the whole time?
No, he plays a Cossack, which is pretty cool.
What's it called?
A Horror Express.
No,
just Horror Express.
1972.
Yes.
Oh, Christopher Lee. He stabbed a man.
Yes, he did. I'm sure from the sound of it, he stabbed many a man.
Yeah, enough to know what it sounds like. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks everybody. All right, bye.
Thanks. Sorry, bye.